I want to talk about a topic that often sparks disagreement in many romantic relationships: defensiveness. As humans, we all have a competitive streak within us. We generally want to win arguments, especially when we're convinced that we're right. But when it comes to romantic relationships, such a winning mindset can lead us down a lonely road. Let's visualize a situation where your partner criticizes something about you. Maybe they say, "You tend to drink excessively," or "You were a bit too controlling at the party." These words might hit like a punch. And the hardest part, they might be spot on. But even if they are, it doesn't mean they've won. Why is that? Because the true treasure in a relationship isn't triumphing in a debate. It's nurturing one another to become the best versions of ourselves. So why do we throw up defenses when, more often than not, we're already aware of our flaws? Because it's not the criticism itself that hurts, but how it's served. Throwing out a barrage of accusations or wrapping our words in a judgmental tone towards our partners may score us a win in an argument. Still, it simultaneously erodes the foundation of the relationship, love, and understanding. Our aim isn't to trample our partners under a landslide of accusations, but to gently guide them to recognize their flaws and inspire improvement. There's a concept in philosophy referred to as the just lie proposed by the ancient Greek philosopher Plato, which posits that if a mentally unstable person asks, "Where's the axe?" we'd lie and say we don't know, to prevent potential harm to ourselves and others. In much the same way, when our partner assails us with harsh truths, we may feel as if they're wielding an axe, and out of fear and self-protection, we might lie or deny the truth about the reality of our behavior. Here's the intriguing part. We often yearn to admit our shortcomings to lighten the emotional burdens in our relationships, but we need a conducive environment to do so. We need to feel safe, understood, and most importantly, loved. Not only when we're at our best, but especially when we're flawed. Equally important to understand when combating defensiveness is that acknowledging our flaws isn't a sign of weakness. In truth, it demands immense courage to confront our imperfections and an even stronger resolve to refine them. It requires us to peel back the layers of our comfort zone and confront the vulnerabilities that lurk beneath. It's like standing in front of a mirror, acknowledging all that we are and all that we aren't. But our partners also play a pivotal role. If they truly aspire to nurture the relationship, they need to ensure us that they won't weaponize the truth. Instead, they should cushion their criticisms with layers of love, care, and reassurance. When you and your partner foster an environment where you can discuss your shortcomings candidly without the looming fear of judgment or ridicule, it paves the way for a more profound and meaningful connection. The focus shifts from a right or wrong scenario to a journey of mutual growth, fortified by love and understanding. Now, you may have found yourself in a relationship where persistent defensiveness from you, your partner, or both of you has erected a seemingly impenetrable wall. This defensiveness has become a pattern of communication that you fall into without thinking, an automatic response to perceived threats. It might even feel like you're stuck in a loop, a relentless cycle that just repeats itself, blocking any real progress in your relationship. You might even begin to question if you're destined to stay trapped in this cycle of defensiveness forever, preventing the cultivation of genuine love and mutual care. Take heart. It is absolutely possible to bring about change. First, you both must be aware to recognize the triggers that lead to defensive reactions. The next step is to replace the automatic defensive responses with conscious, thoughtful communication. Take a moment before responding to your partner to allow yourself to process what they've said and consider your response carefully. Third, you have to try and understand your partner's perspective, even if it's different from your own, or if you feel attacked. This empathetic gesture reminds you that your partner, like you, is human, with their own fears and vulnerabilities. Lastly, seeking external help in the form of a relationship coach or a therapist can also be an effective way to facilitate this change. They provide an unbiased perspective, tools, and techniques to help better navigate this transformation. While change is a gradual process, defensiveness can be managed, but only when both people in the relationship feel sufficiently loved and supported enough to undertake the changes they've long known they need to make. The road to change may be hard, but the destination of a deeper, more connected relationship is worth it.